I have friends who know that a dream for me would be to serve a congregation that went by the name Don't Be a Jerk Church. Don't be a jerk church. It's a great beginning, a great starting point. It's actually better than a lot of us sometimes do, not being a jerk. And it's a really good lesson for us in the days in which we're currently living. I was at the grocery store yesterday. I know, the grocery store again. But that's the only place that most of us get to these days. And I was at the grocery store doing my weekly shopping. I went through, I got everything I needed, and I was in the checkout line with proper social distancing, waiting for one of the self-checkouts. And the next line over, though, there were also people who were distanced, waiting for a cashier to help them. And all of a sudden there's a scream, a guy's yelling at the person in front of him, "You know, there's people behind you, no cutting." Only to find out the guy had really been there waiting ahead of him, but behind a pole. And he quickly tried to apologize, and the guy just shook it off and kept going. But the guy who yelled, he then looked over at me and he said, "Do you want to come in?" Trying to make up for his mistake. And then when he was talking to the cashier, he was so effusively complimentary, so thankful to her and everybody that he could encounter. It was nice that he was trying to cover his mistake. But the part that I really love is nobody got mad at him for his blow up. It seems like that's a really good model for us in these days. To understand that people filled with anxiety and fear are going to occasionally act up. Yes, try not to act up, but if somebody does, to not react in judgment, to find the fault in what other people do. How great would it be if we could be the don't be a jerk people of faith, to live with real love, and at least to start by not being a jerk. And if we do that, maybe then we can move on to true kindness, caring, and love. May God bless you in these days.